not the NRL news.
It's that time of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Professor James Rochford, welcome, mate.
Thank you.
Welcome. I love that cardigan.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Matty, you were speaking earlier about Friday night. You weren't well, and you were discussing what these guys were saying. Look, I don't want to harp too much on it, but the ratings on Friday night were absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Pre-match show. They were out of control. Actually, well done, guys. To be honest, it was only actually one demographic that was through the roof. It was females 75 years and older were up by 40%. So well done, guys. That's a good win for everybody. Now, Matty, obviously you showed earlier what these guys said when they were on air. What I actually did today was I went and I looked at the whole record. You guys know that when Brandy throws to a game that we're still recording, right?
You do know that, boys?
No.
No, because they turn the mics off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
No, we keep recording. So, Matty, you better see what these boys were saying about you on Friday night.
Let's head up to Suncorp Stadium with our commentators Warren Smith and Kevin Walters.
The Panthers arrive on Friday night footy on Fox.
Brandy, very, very good.
Outstanding.
Really?
It's the best Friday night we've had.
Yeah. It's smooth, wasn't it?
It's a bit far.
Well, only after
You talk footy. You didn't mention Andrew Johns once.
Well, he is. What are you laughing at?
That's all. Catch you next week.
This has been a production of Fox Sports.
And am I out of line by saying this was the greatest piece of television in Fox Sports history?
Wouldn't be far wrong.
Would you join with me in Brandy?
Brandy. So,
Oh, wow, Brandy.
glad you guys are going to New Zealand. All right.
God, now I know how Shervo feels. Hey? He wanted you to say.
I got him.
Now, the Parramatta Eels, let's face it, without them this year, I wouldn't have a segment. It's been a tough year for the club, but things are starting to look up with the long-awaited release of their new board game. Yes, that's right, Monopoly Parramatta Edition. Everybody's excited, everybody's having a go. Now, let's take a quick look at the board. We've got it set out here. We just spin around. All the major highways and byways, Luke Burt Lane, Ray Price Place, all of them. Pizza Road, Nathan Hindmarsh Bunker, that's a good one. Peter Sterling Promenade, and of course Tony Issa Terrace. All wonderful. Now, guys, should we have a quick go at this just to show everybody how it works?
Will I take the dog?
The dog. Oh, that's not meant to be there. That's the Roosters edition. I don't know why that's actually. Sorry. So we'll pick. If we each pick a figurine, so Matty, you can be. Why don't you be Semi Radradra, Kieran Foran. You can be Corey Norman, and why don't you take Steve Sharp? Gordy, you go first for us. Just roll those for me, mate. Just have a quick roll. Okay, that's a 2. Let's just move you forward to just here. Alrighty, that's community. Just read that for me.
You find a napkin with third-party agreements on it, you collect $200 and head straight to Stilettos.
That's wonderful. So, obviously all money in this game is paid in the brown paper bag. So that's congratulations. Matty, why don't you go next? Just roll on down there.
No, I'll do a roll.
Just roll down there for me, Matty.
Lot of fun.
Beautiful. What's that, 7? Who were you? You were just here. Just grab that one for me. Just read that one.
Why is this covered in liquid paper?
Oh, they've all got liquid paper on them. Everything's got liquid paper on it.
Okay, you join a new boy band called the Gang of Five. The first place you're touring is the Integrity Unit. Go there now and do not pass by. Do not collect $200.
Okay, wonderful. That's you. Where are you? There. Straight to the Integrity Unit. That's wonderful. Fantastic. Now, who's next, Brian?
Nathan?
No, you're next, Brian. We're going, We're going.
All right.
Yes. What's that? Okay, that is... There, we'll go 2 again. Ooh. Let's go, community chest for me.
You're sitting at the footy when a dodgy-looking character from the eastern suburbs digs into his bag and hands you something. What do you mean by that?
Oh, OK, wait, look at this. This is kind of what we mean. Dodgy-looking bloke like that reaches into his bag and just hands you a little something. So, just read the end of the card for me.
Oh, right. OK, yeah, I'll go straight to the casino.
Yeah, that's it. Fantastic. Just there, right. And Heidi, we'll just finish with your go, mate. If you can just
Yeah.
Just roll that for us. All right, it's a 7. I didn't even look. That's fine. It was actually a 7. There we go. That's you there, Nathan. Just
Holy
read that
dolly.
one for me nice and loud.
After playing over 300 games, you're named captain and then you play 2 years longer than you should have. Go directly to home wear section and Target and pick up 2 wooden spoons. Very funny. Do not pass go. Do not collect a premiership bet.
It's obviously, get out there and buy it, everybody. It's wonderful. Now, Hindy, while we're on you,
What?
You look a bit tired. You've obviously had a massive weekend, haven't you?
No.
Yes, you have. For the sake of this gag, you have.
Yes,
All
I
right.
have.
So it's time for a brand new segment. Wonderful. That's a great opener. All right. After working here on Friday night, you, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually headed down to Melbourne to visit an old friend. Is that right?
That's right.
You were there. You were in a suburban street. Something shot out the lights. That's right. It was who was it? It was Stephen Dank. You're out the front of his house, just doing some clay pigeon shooting. Not a great place to do clay pigeon shooting. Not a great place. Then on Saturday Arvo, I believe you went to watch Robbie Farah play. Is
I was
that
down
correct?
there,
You were down
yeah.
there, but you got a bit confused, didn't you?
A little.
Yeah.
Just a
So
little.
here's Robbie. He's playing. Then obviously a couple of his mates were there. Woodsy, Benji. Some signs were there. We love Robbie. WT for like Robbie in, Taylor out. That sort of thing. JT is a dog. Sack JT ASAP. I think this is where the problem was.
JT, you Queensland wanker. JT, you Queensland wanker. You, JT. You're the wanker, JT. JT, you Queensland wanker.
Wrong JT. Wrong JT, different JT.
It took me a
Jason
while, but
Taylor.
I got there. I got there.
Well, while we're on that, your Sunday was even better than your Saturday. I believe you headed
Yeah,
up
well,
to...
it was great.
you headed up to Townsville.
I did.
For the unveiling, if we have a look, the unveiling of a Thurston statue, which is wonderful. A bunch of birds were let go. One bird, big shit on the lens, just here. But turns out it was a really big bird. Very good. Yeah, very good. Now,
busy
all
weekend.
right, to finish tonight, let's just revisit the whole Jason Taylor, Robbie Farah saga. We got to do it, right? What an amazing rugby league feud. Not since Mario and Benny or Hindy and Ennis have we seen such hostility. So, who is right? Should Robbie be playing first grade? Should JT have been dropped? Okay, now everyone has done their best at not picking a side in this debate. You four blokes, you've all danced around it, you've all been on the fence. Screw that, right? So tonight, in the great style of Ready, Steady, Cook, we're all going to pick a side, right? Now, remember what used to happen on Ready, Steady, Cook? We all had tomatoes or capsicums, all right? That doesn't really apply to these two guys, JT and Robbie. So for them, for Robbie, we've got a Lebanese cucumber. Makes perfect sense. And then for JT, grapefruit. So,
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
yeah,
What? Why?
bitter. Just a bitter fruit. Makes perfect sense. Now, we've handed them out to the audience. So let's start with an audience vote, shall we? For those of you that think that Robbie is in the right, you guys hold up the Lebanese cucumber. For those of you that think that JT is in the right, you guys hold up the grapefruit. Let's go real quick and...
Jeez, that's...
What do you reckon here, boys?
I would say...
1, 2, 3, 4,
Robbie.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh,
I think it is Robbie. Yeah, Robbie.
Go, Robbie.
There you go. Robbie's in the right. Now, let's go around. You need to pick one here, all right? Either Lebanese cucumber or grapefruit. Matty?
I'd sort of like, as host of the show, I'd love to remain neutral on this, you know. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I'll pick one.
All right. All right, JT. You didn't look now. There's the surprise of the year. All right, so you've gone JT. Hindy, who are you going? JT or Robbie? Robbie. All right, one apiece. Really, one apiece. Fletch, the deciding vote is up to you. What do you want to do?
Look, I can see... JT's the coach, so he lives and dies by the sword. But then you got Robbie, who's a club legend. Mate, I think I'd do both of them. I would do...
Well, I really think that both flavours can work together.
Yeah, mix them together.
Fusion.
All right, I don't think we settled anything, but that is not the NRL news.
Outstanding, Professor. Well done.
Instagram, everybody, at Matty's on Show Stocks.
Always lots of fun. Lots of good feedback and love the jumper as always. And the tie's a doozy. Retro round, got something special for
Yes,
retro
something
round?
very special.
I can't
Tune in
wait.
next week.
Thank you, Professor.